As usual, can't wait to put on a screen mask. Masked people are committing heists in Chicago on multiple stores, and the FBI is trying to chase them down. Take a look.
Right now, the FBI is out with an urgent alert for a group of masked criminals.
Investigators are offering $15,000 for anyone who identifies the four gunmen behind a string of jewelry store heists. Our Sarah Maki is looking into the spree. Sarah.
Yeah, guys, they believe this group of four people is behind four robberies spanning 3 states. And the heist started in Bridgeview last summer. Now, they hope that you will recognize these Halloween masks, and it might trigger a memory for someone who knows something.
As soon as we opened the door, the other guys rushed in.
We were there
last year. He was so situationally unaware. Did y'all see that guy? He was so situationally unaware. Look at this. This is Chicago, y'all. Look at this guy running up on him.
As soon as we opened the door, the other guys rushed in.
We were there last year when Jawahar Jewelry employees in Bridgeview were cleaning up after a terrifying robbery.
With a machine gun like this pointed at you. Look at this.
Showing us the way armed robbers came in, guns pointed, grabbing as much gold jewelry as they could over 4 minutes.
They got me today, they're gonna get somebody else tomorrow, and they need to be stopped. Yep, this is them.
And FBI agents say the thieves have continued. The suspects used the same car, a white Kia Sorento with different stolen plates, for another Bridgeview jewelry store robbery, January 9th this year. Then that same crew is believed to be behind an August 7th robbery in Dearborn, Michigan. And just last month, September 14th, at a store near St. Louis, Missouri.
This isn't something where they're just coming off the street and it's some random event. This is a lot of thought process that went behind this, so it's clearly disturbing to see that.
FBI investigators say these suspects often use the same distinctive Halloween masks, one for a Slenderman-style costume, another sometimes called the Uncle Bobby mask. One product description online saying, "You'll certainly be unrecognizable." But investigators now hoping someone recognizes something from these videos to end the dangerous spree.
One was armed with an AR-style rifle, using it to gain compliance with the victims. One of them actually passed out from fear during this event. They had the finger on the trigger the entire time, so I just really want to emphasize how dangerous these guys are.
Be careful, y'all. It's more dangerous than ever to actually even open up a small business. While we're talking about small business loans, we also need to talk about small business protection, all right? In addition to that, Tiffany Henyard, I don't really want to do whole segments on her, so we just going to add it in the quick hits, but she's talking about giving $2.2 million in 100% tax refund proposals in a city that's basically underwater and swimming in red, while also talking about it when it comes to the county, right? Because, she got 2 jobs. She's a mayor and she's over the county. As crazy as that sounds. Check it out.
Or she's battling did get some business done.
Look at how many people are in the community meetings. Before we even get to it, look at how many people are attending the budget proposals, paying the bills and all of that stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It looks like about 13 people. 13 actual citizens of that county or 13 actual citizens within their city. 13 people. That's what I count. You know why everybody was so outraged when we was covering Tiffany Henyard and it first started coming out what was going on inside of Dolton and wherever the county is, Thornton Township, whatever, is because we was covering it. And so we put the battery inside of their back to get involved on what's going on inside of Thornton Township in Dolton, Illinois. Now, look, 13 people. You want to know why I don't care what happens inside of these Democratic strongholds that's basically going down the drain? Because you don't care. Why would I care more about what's going on in your township than you care? I wouldn't be surprised if she actually won re-election when it's up.
WBGN's Jenna Barnes in South Holland tonight, joining us with more. Jenna?
Yeah, Ray and Micah, tonight was a special board meeting because business has not gotten done at 2 previous meetings. So that's some progress there. But this meeting was not without its fair share of tension. That started with Supervisor Henyard not allowing one of the trustees to call into the meeting by phone. And it ended with another trustee.
And then one of the trustees is trying to call in remotely on the phone. Jesus Christ.
Walking out.
No one, and I repeat, no one can run circles around me when it comes to public service.
Another showdown in Thornton Township.
Look how many people
after
there.
The 2 present trustees and Supervisor Tiffany Henyard agreed to pay township bills and cover employees' insurance. Trustee Chris Gonzalez moved to cut the meeting short.
I'd like to make the motion to adjourn the meeting.
We're here to handle the business, not let the business handle us. That's what we are elected to do, sir. So please, let's continue.
Gonzalez left. That meant for the 3rd time in a row, there was no quorum. The meeting was over minutes after it started.
The business got done. The bills are paid. The employees will have their insurance.
The next items on the agenda included employee bonuses and a 100% tax refund for all homeowners.
We're giving away $2.2 million to the residents of Thornton Township.
Plans Gonzalez says Henyard has shared little about, and that's why he walked out.
Not word one, it says 100%, 100% of one, 100% to who? I mean, that could be a lot of different things. What's the administrative costs? When's it going to start? When's it going to end? Just literally nothing.
As Henyard battles her board, she's also fighting eviction. She and her boyfriend are accused of not paying rent. Her landlord confirming to WGN News these papers served to Henyard at the start of this meeting are eviction summons and complaints. She told WGN Investigates last week she can't afford for Henyard not to pay.
I think that in her mind, she feels like she's untouchable.
This ain't nothing but a clown show. As a person that's witnessed the downfall of a city and then the rise of a city and living in Detroit myself, I am very, very much amused. This is sad, but you can't stop watching. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't turn your head away from the disaster that you're witnessing. And you see the car crash coming and you're like, ooh, and you can't really turn away from it. So we just gonna be entertained by it. It's so dumb. It's so unfortunate. But that's what's happening over there in Thornton Township. And then last but not least, Chase. Chase said all of that money that y'all was scamming and all of the people that was going off and using that dumb TikTok move, we coming for you.
This morning, a lesson from JP Morgan Chase.
Hold on. Wait. Why I don't like it when the audio is off like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when it only comes through one speaker, that aggravates me. Let me see something. Let's see if we can get a better quality, because I'm amazed that people are still putting up videos, and these large production studios are putting up videos and can't even get their audio right.
We've got an update on a viral TikTok trend that's getting some people in big trouble with a big bank. JP Morgan Chase is actually suing customers who allegedly stole thousands of dollars by taking advantage of a technical glitch, allowing them to withdraw funds before a check bounced.
Yeah, on Monday, the bank started filing those lawsuits in at least 3 federal courts, taking aim at those who withdrew.
Look at it. Look at the usual suspects. Look at them. We got rappers telling on themselves, killing their ops. People scamming and doing TikToks in order to go viral on social media. Usual suspects. Thank God for social media.
The highest amounts in what was called on places like TikTok, as you can see here, the infinite money glitch. It blew up over the summer.
NBC News business and data correspondent Brian Chung joins us now with more. All right, so infinite money sounds like maybe something out of a movie. Explain to us how this works.
Yeah, like Ocean's 11 or something, right? But really what we're talking about here is nothing fancy. This is just traditional and classic check fraud. So basically what a customer would do in a scheme like this is deposit a check for, let's say, $300,000 that doesn't actually exist. exists. But before the bank realizes that that money doesn't exist, they try to withdraw money. So that's what they were doing with Chase, and this was catching a lot of attention on social media in August. Now, the reason why I'm explaining to you exactly how to do this check fraud is because they closed the loophole, so you can't do this anymore. But regardless, Chase now trying to get some of that money back.
I think hearing you say the words check fraud, when we started using words like that, or criminal behavior,
right,
it was like shocking to people because they're like, what? I saw it on TikTok. It's this TikTok trend. How did that fuel this?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what makes this so novel is that, I mean, check fraud is as old as checks themselves, which are really old, but it was really TikToks like this where people are dancing around, showing off how much money they were able to get off of this, again, before Chase was able to close the loophole. But that's what really...
And you know what the unfortunate part about this is that obviously this is not a glitch. I've known about the ability to be able to withdraw money before it's available. And it was a convenience feature. It's not that it was a loophole that needed to be closed. It's not that it was ever a glitch. It was a convenience for customers, for banking customers. And what happens is it made monies available once you mobilely deposited a check, or if you deposited a check after banking hours, it allowed for you to have access to your money while, you know, things are supposed to be processing during normal business hours. And it goes through it goes through it. So it was a convenience that was for the customers. And as usual, as soon as the usual suspects got a hold of it, they abused it. Now they had to call it a loophole to close it. You're now going to face a civil suit plus interest. And then the criminal complaint comes right after it once the FBI get a hold of it, because Chase not only wants their money back and they want to make examples out of you, but they also want to make sure that you hold up integrity of the banking system. You'll probably be getting some fraud charges, which is a felony, and you'll never be able to bank again inside of the United States of America because they're going to flag you every time you try to open up something. And then you're going to be complaining that the system is against you because you can't even open up a bank account. So dumb, so dumb. I don't understand, man. Just don't get it. But